Penelope. Middle child, has her head in the clouds, dreams of a bigger life, enjoys danger.
Phoebe, youngest child, lacking self confidence, desires to be the source of support for the family that constantly belittles her.
Emma, oldest child, finds pride in sticking to the rules and obeying her mother. Plays it safe, afraid of mistakes.
Connor, a man with wings, sheltered, ignorant when it comes to loving others and having them love him.
Taylor, a big dreamer, impulsive. His heart goes with the wind. Drama queen, thick-headed, in love with the idea of love, in love with himself.
Olivia, strong, independent, sure of herself, likes surprises, sings and plays an instrument, preferably a guitar or a ukulele.
Anne, hard-hearted, stubborn, overprotective, violent, an endless amount of caring for her children. Well, she's intense.
Merchant, warm-hearted, charming, a touch of melancholy, enthusiastic, wistful, haunted by regret.
Vicky, larger than life, self-obsessed, colorful, dangerous, comfortable in her skin, ridiculous, fabulous, likes to have a good time.
Chapter 1. The wanting comes in waves. Darkness. Silence. We only hear.
Love is. Love is. Love is. Love is. Love is.
Light rises. It is morning.
The story you are about to experience believes there is nothing greater in the world than love.
If that bothers you, please leave. Seriously.
If you are staying, then I imagine you believe in love. That true? Do you believe in love?
It's a simple yes or no. If you're like me, perhaps you believe in love, but it scares you. Love is very, very scary.
So, the story.
Yes, the story. That's what you've come for, after all.
The story is about love, the best kind of love, when love is at its best, when it's unexpected.
Did someone say love?
Anne enters. She's weathered, creepy, and beautiful. She also has a big knife tied at her waist.
I hate love.
Oh, my fair lady. I was simply talking to our guest.
About love?
Yes.
Do I know you?
I'm a merchant who recently washed up upon your shores.
And I suppose you want something.
I suppose I'd like to talk about love, if that's all right with you.
The greatest lie I ever believed in was love.
That was not love, but it was unexpected.
Suddenly, Olivia appears.
Have you seen Seth?
Who's Seth?
My pet snake. Have you seen him?
Good heavens, child. I've just arrived, but no, I would have certainly remembered if I saw a snake. I'm sure these people would have too.
Are you certain?
Snakes are a rather memorable thing.
Will you let me know if you spot him?
I suppose you could simply follow the sound of screaming.
There's no need to scream. Snakes get such a bad rap. He's very friendly.
That's comforting.
But extremely poisonous. Seriously, if he bites you, you're deader than dead.
Don't scare our guest.
Deader than dead.
Child.
Seth wouldn't hurt anyone. Unless he was hungry, so the sooner we find him, the better.
All right. Yes, if we see a snake, we will scream and, your name?
Olivia.
And Olivia shall come running to fetch the friendly yet deadly snake.
Whose name is Seth.
Whose name is Seth. Got it.
Thank you. All of you. I'll keep looking.
Good idea. As I was saying, this is a story about unexpected love.
Emma enters, followed by Taylor.
I love you, Emma.
I know.
Whole world? No. The moon? No. The sun? No. The entire universe shines in your eyes. Emma, when I look into your beautiful eyes like I'm doing at this very moment, I can see all of heaven.
I know.
Say that you will make me the happiest man. Say that you will allow me to spend the rest of my life with you. Say that I can spend eternity loving the heaven in your eyes.
Taylor, I know.
Why do you keep saying that? What do you know? You know I want to be with you forever. You know that, right?
I know this can't work.
Emma.
What do you mean this can't work? You didn't even give it a chance. You didn't give us a chance. Everything's fine. Finer than fine. It is.
I'm sorry, boy.
Don't be sorry. Who needs love anyway? Love is a curse. A lie. A big, fat, sloppy, ugly, poisonous, wonderful, beautiful lie. It fills me with warmth and... Did you look in her eyes? Did you see the universe? All that light?
Maybe you should sit down.
Thanks. I'm finer than fine. Love is the stupid one. Love sucks.
Yes!
That's don't listen to her.
There's only one thing to do now.
Yes, son. Give it time. Give yourself space and a chance to...
I will build a wall.
Excuse me?
I will build a giant wall.
Walls don't make things magically go away.
Impossible wall between my house and Emma's house, and she will never, ever see me again. Ever!
I didn't say love was happy. I said it was unexpected.
It's never happy.
Never is such a strong word.
Anne enters.
Why do you keep going on about this?
I'm trying to tell this story, but I keep getting interrupted.
Excuses, excuses, just like my lost lover, the little shit.
Someone broke her heart years ago when he vanished. Some say he was a sailor to be lost forever at sea. Some say he was kidnapped by the gods and forced to journey for years before returning home. Some say his lover stood upon the shore, waiting for him to return, but he never did. Instead, he turned into a bird. Because that makes sense. Still, others believe he simply ran away because he was scared of love, of family. People can be cruel that way. Selfish, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Penelope and Phoebe enter.
Ooh, a stranger.
Don't.
What?
We're not to talk to strangers.
Let's introduce ourselves then.
Penny, don't.
Oh, you're such a sourpuss. If you want people to start respecting you, you need to make decisions for yourself.
But Mama says,
My name's no, what?
he's being tricky. You're being tricky. We don't know you and we don't need to know you.
I was simply wondering why you were laughing.
My name's Penelope. This useless one is Phoebe.
I'm not useless.
Such beautiful names.
No, see, he's sweet.
Mama will beat us until we're purple.
Your mother hits you.
It's whatever. It's love. Anyway, we're laughing because we saw a man with wings. He was rather far away, but we think he was naked.
Stop!
Ah, I see. Playing games.
We saw things. We saw all the things.
We really should be going. Good day.
Can I introduce myself, please?
It's too late. Penelope and Phoebe are gone.
Penelope. Phoebe. A naked man with wings. I didn't expect that. Ah, do you smell that? Love, my friends, is in the air, and I'm a bit, I'm hungry.
The merchant opens a curtain to reveal a door and a window frame.
I haven't eaten since I can't remember, some hours ago. Not a healthy thing to do. I have to find something. Please, forgive me, but I have to excuse myself. Oh, goodness, forgive me. I thought I saw a snake. Keep an eye out, friends.
The merchant exits. Suddenly, there's a fierce, low hum. Everything goes to black. The sounds of nightingales, waves, and a gentle wind. It's all gentle. For a moment, we see the silhouette of a man with wings. Chapter 2. Vicky explains it all. Part 1.
Love is a to-do list. Meet someone, a person, anyone, a girl, a boy, 2 persons, 3. and keep going and going until you lose count. Or don't. But love is a to-do list. Fall in love, foul down in love, collapse into love. Feel a moment, a racing, a quickening of the blood. Feel lightheaded. It's like a little fever. Hey, you might say, I think you're neat. I think you're cool. I think you're sexy. I just want you to know that I really, really like you. Go on a date, check. Go on another, check. Bring this person up in conversation with friends, with parents, your cat, with the constant voices in your head. Check, 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 check. Love is a to-do list. Have sex. Check. That isn't love. That's love adjacent. Lean on one another. Know each other's words, faces, favorite cookie, style of egg. Know how the lines form in their skin when they smile. Know what they're afraid of, what they fear. Know their desires, what they wish. Support them. Wash each other's underwear. Share your dessert. Be codependent, but like in a good way. Cry for no reason. Cry because there are too many reasons.
Chapter 3, a cautionary song. Emma enters through the door to her home, followed by Anne, who is sharpening her knife. Emma holds the door open for her mother and closes it behind her.
I hurt his feelings, Mama. I did as you said, and I hurt him.
That's my good girl.
I refused him. I told him no.
So direct.
In a roundabout kind of way.
I couldn't be prouder.
Just like you asked.
Nothing good can come from marriage, Emma.
I do everything you say because, well, you are my mother, and I know you know what's best for me.
I know what's best for all my girls.
But happiness can come from marriage, can't it, Mama?
Oh, Emma.
Children come from marriage, don't they?
Of course. Children are wonderful, a blessing. But children can also be a consolation prize for years of confusion and utter desolation. The only love you need is a mother's love. That's the only love that counts.
Do you think maybe you're a bit cynical when it comes to love?
What are you playing at? I thought you didn't like this boy.
I don't. He's a boy, and a stupid one.
All boys are stupid some of the time, and some boys are stupid all of the time.
I know. But one day I may want to be in love.
Sometimes you and I share these conversations between women, because you are old enough, mature enough, and obedient enough not to get carried away. But I'm warning you, you will live under this roof until the day you die. Oh, that would be such a sad day. A horrible day. I'm sorry I said that. Anyway, don't test me.
Yes, Mama.
Penelope and Phoebe enter, still laughing. All the things.
And where have you been?
Penelope and Phoebe look at their mother, unsure what to say. They continue to laugh a little.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
Out with it.
There was a funny man outside. We've never seen him before.
That's why you're both laughing. I swear, Penny, you think the entire world is one big joke.
He looked weird. That's why we're laughing.
Anything you'd like to add?
I told Penny we shouldn't talk to him, and we headed straight home.
That's right.
Who is that man, Mama? I saw him too.
A stranger. A strange man. I want you to stay away from him. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Was talking about love. Muttering love to all these people, and you indulged him. Best to keep our eyes on him. I swear, if any man ever hurt any of my girls, I don't know what I'd do. If any man ever fell in love with you and tried to take you away from me, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably slice him flesh from bone. That's how much I love you girls.
Suddenly, there's the sound of heavy lifting and wall building. Taylor is hard at work.
What's that?
They all go to a window and look out to see Taylor building a huge wall.
You're kidding me.
What's he doing?
Away from there.
Acting like a fool. A foolish fool, a stupid boy.
He looks upset.
He is.
Take a look upon the madness of the weaker sex.
You broke his heart?
I did.
He's sad. Oh my goodness. How could you, Emma? Taylor is one of the sweetest boys I've ever met. You were so lucky to have him.
It doesn't matter what he is. He's silly, and I'm happy here, and it's what Mama wants, so that's that.
Is he crying? What an ugly face.
Let him be sad.
Even in his sadness, such a beautiful man.
Anne smacks Phoebe. All of the girls look away from the window.
Mama, please.
You shouldn't have said that.
Men are not beautiful. Thoughts of beauty lead to thoughts of lust. Lust leads to love, and that kind of love isn't real. My goodness, Phoebe, have I taught you nothing? You are so useless.
Apologize.
It won't happen again, right?
Silence. Phoebe looks lost in thought. Anne slams a chair down or smacks something loud and dangerous.
I won't apologize for something true. He is beautiful, Mama. And I know it upsets you, but there are many, many beautiful things in this world. My sisters, you, the trees and the stars, and even men can be beautiful. Especially in sadness, because what he's doing is, I don't know, Mama, he's trying to deal with what Emma did. Did you even want to do it? Or did she make you?
Anne grabs Phoebe by the ear.
Listen to me, child. You will not look upon this boy again. You are not to think about him, dream of him, nothing. If you do, my knife will find his heart. Then he won't be sad, he'll be dead, and you'll be the one to blame. Am I clear?
Yes.
You understand?
I understand.
That's a good girl.
I understand the kind of person you are, and I hate you.
Phoebe runs away. She runs out the front door.
You are useless!
Emma and Penelope go after Phoebe.
Emma, you go after her. Penelope, you stay here.
Why do I have to stay?
Someone has to sweep the floor. Stop with that look. Phoebe doesn't deserve your sympathy. She's disobedient. And the floor isn't going to sweep itself.
Penelope begins sweeping the space and somewhat supervises.
She just feels, Mama. She has many feelings, perhaps too many, but that doesn't make her bad. It doesn't mean she doesn't love you. She tries to listen. Sometimes she does, but she just feels things.
Anne goes to the window. Penelope still sweeps.
I'm glad he's building a wall. Let it be big enough so none of us will have to look at him. Aren't I right?
You're right, Mama.
Yes, I am.
You're always right.
That's a good girl.
Question. Can men have wings?
Oh, my little dreamer. When you finish, see to the weeds in the garden.
Yes, Mama.
You're so wonderful with that garden, such a gift.
I enjoy having dirt between my fingers. It makes me feel useful.
It's good to feel useful, isn't it?
Penelope sweeps. Olivia enters, calling for her snake. Penelope sweeps toward the window. Then she looks out the window, dreaming of the winged man in the sky. The two are unaware of each other.
Seth? Seth? I've looked for you, called out to you, still no luck in finding your snake butt. This is so stupid. Snakes. I should have gotten a tortoise. Something big and slow. Yeah, a big-ass turtle.
Penelope pretends to fly and dance with the winged man.
All my life I've loved you only if you knew how my heart beat.
Penelope exits with the broom. The merchant enters. Chapter 4, Angels and Angles.
Say, that was a sweet song Olivia sang. What if she found that snake? Curious, huh? Such a strange story. Oh, the story, yes. The story.
Taylor enters and reveals the wall he's been building. It's huge. Hey, he works fast.
Our fellow with the wall. Turns out he was an excellent builder, so excellent, in fact, that he completed the wall rather quickly. Ah, the motivation that comes from a heart with cracks. Here's our fella now, placing the final brick on top of the wall.
Taylor comically, ridiculously tosses the final brick onto the top of the wall.
Such finesse. Looks like a hard day's work.
Who are you, anyway?
A humble merchant. Who are you?
I'm exhausted.
That's quite a wall.
Thank you.
Are you trying to keep things out or keep things in?
I didn't want to see my neighbor ever again. She broke my heart. She's an evil person.
That's a bit, don't you think?
I'm not exaggerating. I know you just met me, but I like to think of myself as a temperate person. It takes a lot to get me going.
If you say so.
Have you ever been in love?
Once.
Did you ever have your heart broken?
Once.
Then you know how big a deal it is. It's like, well, you're a merchant. You sail.
Many years spent on the sea.
It would be like traveling on the most precious ship with the most beautiful cargo on the most fantastic of days. Sun shining, birds singing, but not like seagulls. Seagulls are jerks. Like songbirds, larks, singing the most marvelous of songs. So there you are on the most amazing ship. A ship that has the whole universe in her eyes. The whole universe, Emma. When suddenly there's a terrible storm that rips out your heart, stabs it with 1,000 needles, and throws it in a fire.
You're a passionate guy.
I built the wall to keep her out, and I guess I built it to keep me in, to keep me away from her. What else am I supposed to do? I see her and it's like my insides are blowing up. It makes me so angry, and I don't like to be angry because, like I said, I'm a temperate person. Cool, calm, and healed. This wall is all about stability. I want to be a stable person. I want to be well.
It's not always going to be this bad.
How do you know?
I'm older than you. So that's what older people do. They give advice, they tell you they're old, and you're supposed to listen.
I'd like for you to stop talking now.
Don't run away again.
You can't tell me what to do.
I can tell you to do whatever I like. I'm the oldest and you're the youngest.
Emma.
I can make my own decisions.
But you make stupid ones.
You're stupid.
You're useless.
Sweet, awful Emma.
I'm not useless.
When she's angry at one of us, she's angry at all of us.
Oh, drop dead, Emma.
Maybe I will.
Good.
Great.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Phoebe appears on the other side of the wall.
Fine.
Good.
Great.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Phoebe carefully inspects the wall. Then,
hello?
Silence. Taylor looks at Merchant, a little worried.
What? You wanted to keep people out and you in. You never said anything about talking.
Hello?
Too thin. I need more bricks.
Kid, trust me. There will never, ever be enough bricks.
I hear people talking. I know you can hear me.
Don't be cruel.
What do you want?
It's Phoebe.
I demand to know what you want, Phoebe.
That's a little... What was that?
To say hello?
Oh.
What?
Don't mind me. I'm just going to...
Merchant makes himself invisible.
Hi, Phoebe.
I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Where's Emma?
She's inside.
Oh.
She can be very mean.
Yes, I know. Is that it?
I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Right, you said that.
Are you?
No.
I'm sorry, Taylor.
Not your fault.
Still, I'm sorry.
Well, thanks. I guess.
Sure, I guess. She broke your heart.
Yes, thank you, I know. She ripped it up and threw it like confetti. My confetti heart is blowing in the wind.
I'm sorry.
No, you're sorry.
Well, I am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fine.
Fine.
Okay.
I could get into a lot of trouble talking with you.
Why?
My mom.
Your mother.
She went to bed early. She always goes to bed early. She says she enjoys sleeping, but sometimes I hear her crying.
Must be very awkward for you.
Not really. It's normal.
Did your sister ask you to spy on me?
No.
Oh. Well, how do I know you're telling the truth?
Trust me.
Why should I trust anyone?
I could never do what she did to you.
I loved her.
Well, maybe you should consider getting over that?
The universe wasn't built in a day, Phoebe. And the universe goes on forever and ever. All that light, all that darkness. If you look up into the sky now, you can start to see it. Are you looking?
Yes.
Then you can see dusk melting into the horizon. The hour of the stars growing close. It'd be beautiful, don't you think? Surrounded in all that darkness, all that light.
If you asked me to marry you, I wouldn't say no.
I was only talking about the stars.
I've thought about you each morning and each night since we first met.
When did we... You have?
Yes.
Phoebe inspects the wall, looking for an imperfection. A crack?
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I didn't expect to hear you say that.
Well, I didn't expect to say it.
Well,
Well,
do you want to meet so we can see each other while we talk?
Phoebe discovers a hole in the wall.
I can see you. There's a hole in the wall.
There is not.
There is.
I'm a perfect craftsman.
I love your chin.
Taylor looks through the hole too.
Oh, I love your eye.
Thank you.
May I see the other?
Sure.
Oh, I love that eye too.
I think I'm blushing. It's like a little fever.
We can barely see each other.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask me anything.
Do you think I'm useless?
No. No. Why would you ever think that?
Just curious. Thank you.
Do you want to meet so we can see, all the things?
I would love to see all the things, but I can't.
Why not?
Big problem.
No problem too big for us to solve.
My mother will skin you.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm not being ridiculous. She keeps her big knife sharp, waiting for someone to fall in love with her girls.
Oh!
What?
That's why your sister pushed me away.
Wait, no.
Save me.
No, I'm sorry.
How do you know?
It's not about protecting you, it's about protecting herself. Emma would never do anything to go against my mother. She's the golden child.
Oh,
She has a hard time following her heart.
it's tough to follow your heart when you don't have one.
I'm the brave one, I think. I'm the little one that Mama hates.
Do you think Emma has a heart?
Can we stop talking about her?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Of course. She's dead to me.
I have a heart.
Where are my girls?
He's awake. I have to go.
Wait, when can I see you?
I don't know.
Tonight.
Tonight?
Not far from here, by the ocean.
The one with the red berries.
Red as blood.
I know the one.
I'll be there when the moon is bright and the sky is dark.
When the moon is bright and the sky is dark.
Got it?
When the moon is bright and the sky is dark.
Good.
But
But
what does that mean?
meet me when your mother is asleep. I'll be there.
Till then, my beautiful Taylor and his head filled with stars. I can't wait to touch that chin with my hands.
Those curious fingers.
To touch your chin with my lips.
I'm feeling very lightheaded.
Till then.
The merchant rejoins Taylor.
How's that broken heart?
Did you hear all that?
Not so broken, huh?
Of course it's broken.
Uh-huh.
But I can't let that stop me from living my life.
Uh-huh.
Because my life is full of song now that she's in it.
Phoebe.
Now that Phoebe's in it. I built this wall to keep people out, but it brought her to me.
Uh-huh.
What?
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I don't care if you understand. I may be young and filled with ignorance, but life's too short. You've got to live a little.
Taylor passionately exits.
I used to be that way. Can any of you relate? Such stupid, wonderful noise we make.
Something flies overhead. The sound of wings.
Oh my. Oh my. A man with... This is going to be interesting. Very, very interesting.
As before, there is a fierce, low hum. Everything goes to black. The sounds of nightingales, waves, and a gentle wind. It's all gentle. We still hear the sounds of beating wings. It slowly fades as... Chapter 5, Vicky Explains It All, Part 2. The lights rise. Penelope enters to look out the window for her man with wings, dreaming, never aware of Vicky, who appears.
Love is pieces of a person, gifts, things he left at my place before we broke up. A jacket, a coffee mug, a favorite book I never finished, the way she traveled and brought back knickknacks from a place, a foreign place, some place you wanted to go but couldn't, some place you never even knew you cared about, things you would never buy, but you hold on to them because a person gave them to you. A person you had feelings for, a person you thought you had feelings for. Kitsch, overpriced doodads, this and that. It's the thought that counts. A collector's cup from a theme park. A t-shirt they were giving out. Souvenirs to remember time. Love is pieces of a person. An inventory, a storage unit, a collection of keepsakes no one else would ever care about. No one except for you. You know what I'm talking about. What do you do with these things when love goes away? What do you do when love stays?
Penelope continues to look out the window as Vicky exits. Chapter 6, This is Why We Fight. There's heavy knocking at the door. It's Olivia. Emma enters.
What racket?
I'll tell them to go away. What are you doing out here? Get to bed. Go.
But I can't go to bed, Emma. I can't go to bed. Before, I wasn't sure what I saw, but I know. Now I know.
Know what?
Penelope looks out the window and points.
What?
I saw him.
Penny, your daydreams betray you. Go to bed and dream about whatever you wish.
But...
Olivia knocks insistently.
No buts. Go.
Emma is at the door.
Hello?
Hello?
What are you doing here?
Can you open the door?
The sun is down. My mother is trying to sleep, and you've got to be kidding me.
Emma?
Emma presses her body up against the door.
Emma, please?
Emma opens the door.
What?
I can't find him.
Seth?
Yes.
Keep it down.
I still can't find him.
Well, he's not here.
I thought he might be.
He's not.
Can I look around?
You shouldn't.
Without permission, Olivia starts looking.
Or whatever, as long as you're quiet.
I know how much he likes you, so I thought maybe he'd be here.
You thought your snake would be here because he missed me?
Yes. I miss you too.
I see you every day.
But we don't always talk, not like we used to. That's what boys do to you, Emma. They fill your head with questions and you stop talking to people who really care about you. Also, I think Taylor is insane.
Well, I broke up with him.
Is that why he put up the wall?
Probably.
See? Insane.
Now I'll have time for other things.
Still, it's a little sad for him.
Well, maybe this whole incident, or whatever, this whole breakup, maybe it helped him discover this deep hidden love he had for wall building. Maybe he'll be a mason. Did you think of that?
He won't.
It's whatever. Look, Seth's not here, so I guess he'll be going?
Maybe I could stay for a while. Maybe we could catch up?
I'm supposed to be in bed. My mom will...
Your mom loves me.
My mom doesn't know you.
Oh, yeah?
Doesn't really know you.
Oh.
Yeah.
But what's not to love, am I right?
That's not the point. You know that's not the point.
Do you want to play a game?
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not want to play a game.
Staring contest.
Not a game.
1 round.
It's not a game, not really.
You used to love to play that game with me.
Well, I'm growing up. I think those sorts of things aren't as important as they used to be.
Oh, growing up. You're too big to look me in the eyes till you blink? Can't be bothered? Let's play.
Emma, who was at the door?
It's nothing. They went away. It's fine.
That's a good girl. Get to bed.
Yes, Mama.
You little liar.
1 round. That's it.
1 round?
And then you'll leave.
And then I'll leave and look for my snake.
Thank you.
And if I win, you'll come help me.
I'll do no such thing.
A game's not worth playing unless there's something to wager.
If I win, which I will, you'll get out of here.
Promise.
Promise.
The two girls do some secret sort of handshake or finger thing. They start playing, sitting cross-legged opposite each other, sitting close, very close. As they play, they'll inch closer and closer to each other until their knees are almost touching.
I'm so excited.
That we're playing this stupid game.
No, that you're going to come help me look for Seth. You're good company.
Do you remember the last time you won this game?
Stop.
Oh, that's right. You never have.
I swear this time I know you're going to blink.
Am not.
I'm going to start talking about something and it's going to make you cry. And when you cry, you're going to blink. That's the way it works.
I never cry.
Why did you break up with Taylor?
I had to.
You must be really upset about it. Really sad, almost to the point of tears.
Not really.
You have a stone heart.
No, we weren't right for each other. Maybe I was trying to see if we were right for each other because, you know, I thought I'd give a boy a chance.
So, any other top contenders?
I don't know.
Any other boys?
Definitely not.
Girls?
Olivia.
Where should we start looking for the snake?
I told you, I am going to win, and you are going to...
Olivia kisses Emma with her eyes open. Emma closes her eyes. The two girls are busy kissing and are unaware that Phoebe has entered to sneak out of the house. Phoebe sees them, looks stunned and excited. She's about to shout, but covers her mouth. She returns to her room.
You blinked.
I hate you.
Well, I love you. And I miss you, and I'm so excited you're going to help me tonight.
Emma kisses Olivia. Emma stands, helps Olivia get to her feet.
You cheated.
Sometimes the only way to take someone by surprise is to cheat a little.
I'm not sure that's good advice.
Sounded good though, didn't it?
Not really. A little bit.
Emma opens the door.
Oh, the things my mother is going to do when she finds out.
It's not like she'd kill you.
It's not me I'm worried about.
Emma exits, closing the door behind her. Phoebe enters, quietly opens the door, and exits, closing it behind her. Penelope enters the room and goes to the window. She looks out for the winged man. She keeps looking. She doesn't see anything. She imagines she has wings again, like before. She dances with her arms out, flying throughout the room as if conjuring the winged man. Suddenly, as before, there is a fierce, low hum. The sounds of nightingales, waves, and a gentle wind. It's all gentle. We still hear the sounds of beating wings. And then they stop. All the sounds stop. It grows very, very quiet. Connor, the winged man, appears in the window. He watches Penelope dance. She eventually stops. She turns and sees him. So curious. She slowly, slowly walks toward the window. So curious. She gets closer and closer. Then he runs.
Wait! Wait!
Sounds of wings. Penelope runs out of the house, leaving the door open.
Girls? Girls!
Anne enters, panicked. She looks around the room, out the window, panicked. She notices the open door, panicked. She takes her knife out of its sheath, looks at it, panicked. She puts the knife in its sheath and exits, closing the door behind her. The merchant enters from a surprising place.
Hello there. Got a little break and decided to, you know.
Chapter 7. Isn't it a lovely night?
What's going to happen to those girls? I honestly don't know what's going to happen at this point. I mean, it's all part of the story. Curious, huh? What a story. Oh, the story, yes. The story. It's getting late. The moon spins bright, the ever-changing moon. Perhaps we are the ones constantly changing and not the moon, huh? Each of us has seasons. Each of us weathers the storms we make. It's chaos. So, naturally, the bricklayer, with his head full of stars, has made his way to the tree by the ocean.
Sounds of distant waves are heard.
In fact, this very tree, to meet the girl, little Phoebe. precious Phoebe.
Phoebe enters.
I must have the wrong tree.
No, it's... hello?
I should be going.
Don't be afraid of me. Please. He's here. Taylor.
Where? Don't lie to me.
I'm not.
Sorry, I don't usually talk to... He's not showing up, is he?
He's over there. Peeing in the bushes.
Oh.
I should go. I am a stranger after all.
It's okay, you don't have to go.
I should, really.
It's fine, really.
There's a delicate, frightful sound.
Don't be scared. It's only a little darkness.
I'm not scared. Why would I be scared?
If you don't mind, I'm going to rest.
There's nothing out here that could hurt me. Nothing out here that could harm me. Nothing that I know of anyway, and I don't know a lot. Oh my god, this is a mistake. I shouldn't be out here.
Phoebe, calm yourself.
There's nothing out here, except for, of course, the millions of things running through my mind. Oh my god, but that's just me. And none of those things are real, so it's fine. Everything is fine. And you're right. It's just a little darkness. I think I hate the dark.
Taylor enters slowly. He walks toward Phoebe.
Phoebe.
You made it! Sweet, beautiful Taylor. Oh, you're beautiful. There's butterflies in my throat. You kept your word, and I think I hate the dark. You made it. What's wrong?
Taylor falls over face first, lifeless. Anne enters cleaning her knife. Phoebe is horrified and goes to Taylor's side.
What did he do? What did you do?
I warned you. I told you what would happen. You did not obey. The only one to blame is yourself.
Anne goes toward Phoebe to lift her up off the ground.
Come, let's go home.
No.
We'll go home, you'll have a good cry about it, and then we'll move on.
Phoebe is seriously resisting Anne, who is trying to restrain her.
Phoebe, stop this madness. Settle down. I'm not angry at you. You're young and naive, but that's how you were made. Phoebe, stop. Can't you see that he was trying to take you away from me?
No!
Phoebe breaks away and runs.
Get back here! Don't run away from me! It's not safe!
Taylor's body remains lifeless. Suddenly we hear a low hum. Connor, the winged man, appears. He approaches Taylor, places his hands on him, and Taylor stands. He is still lifeless. The space becomes very bright, but it is only for a brief moment as Taylor slowly exits the space with Connor. Lights return to normal. The merchant enters, bewildered. He inspects where Connor and Taylor went, but can draw no conclusions. The merchant hides behind the tree. Penelope enters. She doesn't know the direction Connor went in. She exits.
I've been alive long enough to know that there is much I will never know. Isn't that funny? The closer I am to death, the more I realize I'll always be incomplete. I'll leave before I'm ready. All of us, loaves of bread that have yet to rise. And that's how we'll leave this place, unfinished.
Olivia enters.
Oh, hey, I almost found my snake.
That's good for you.
But I didn't.
Oh,
You okay? You look a little spooked.
plot twist.
Whatever. Have you seen anyone else here?
A little, yes. And there's always, you know.
Did Emma show up? We were together, walking in the dark, this beautiful darkness. But we got separated.
I see.
Well, not separated. We split up.
Of course.
Do you know her?
I wish I did, but I do not. I know of her.
Then you know what she looks like.
I learned that today, yes. I learned many things today.
And you haven't seen her?
Not yet.
She's on her way. I told her we should meet by this tree.
A popular destination.
Here, Seth. Seth. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
I hate to say this, I really do, but did the thought ever occur to you that maybe the snake died?
Don't say that.
It's possible.
Anything's possible, but don't say that. I'd have to go to the underworld and bring him back.
You know how to do that?
I was kidding.
There was a fellow, a man of the ocean with a crab claw on his hat, told me a story once about getting to the land of the dead.
Shut up.
He said many, many things, quite the windbag. I never knew when he was telling the truth, but, well,
Tell me all the things.
happens to be familiar to these parts. To the west, away from the ocean, deep in the woods, there are patches of moss, yellow as gold, and a tree, a big tree like this, with roots running north to the river.
No shit.
Simply repeating what was told to me.
I'm going to ask Emma to run away with me.
Huh?
I know, it's mad.
Madness is in the air.
Emma enters.
Oh, I found you.
Emma and Olivia embrace.
But I didn't find your snake. We should head back.
Wait,
Come on, I've been out late enough as it is. My mother will kill someone. Yes?
It's nothing. I know nothing about nothing.
Come on.
there's something I need to say.
You don't need to say or do anything except leave. Let's go.
I want to.
Youth.
Want to what?
Run away with me.
That's a terrible idea.
Yes, it is.
Let's do it!
Olivia and Emma embrace.
Youth is wasted on the young.
Are you ready?
I've never been more ready for any such thing in my life. I've always been the good girl, the good daughter, but the way I feel.
Me too.
And we'll go everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh, my heart, it's like a moth to a flame.
That's fear.
I'm not afraid. I'm happy. I think I'm in love. Is that what this is?
Oh my.
It is love. I've loved you since before I met you.
Oh. My.
What's wrong?
Nothing. He's a sad, lonely man who doesn't believe in any of this.
Maybe he's examining our decision through his own personal experience.
He doesn't understand our lives. What's about to happen?
Sounds of a very angry and hungry snake.
Oh my.
Precisely.
Don't move.
I'm frightened.
No sudden movements.
The snake strikes. The sounds stop. Emma falls to the floor.
No!
Phoebe enters, quickly being chased by Anne.
Stop, Mama, you're insane!
Not insane. I am not crazy. I am not mad. I am your mother.
Phoebe hides behind the tree. Anne sees Emma on the ground. She's suffering.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's never been a person.
Anne takes out her knife and kills the snake. It's not easy. She cuts off its head. When the snake is dead, she holds Emma.
Oh, sweet, sweet, favorite child. What have you done?
I didn't do anything wrong.
What you did? Oh, but you did.
But I love her.
Now you will suffer for it. Now you will die for it.
Emma dies. Anne stands, goes after Olivia.
What did you do?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You took her from me. You did it.
Anne backs Olivia into the tree, then buries her knife in her shoulder.
You feel that?
Yes!
That pain.
Yes, God, yes!
There are worse pains, girl. Oh, my pain. My child. There are far worse pains than this.
You're hurting me.
You're moments away from snuffing you out.
Yes. Kill me. I loved her. We were going to run away. Do it. This is my fault. Kill me, please. Do it. Please kill me. Please.
Anne removes the knife from Olivia's shoulder.
Like I said, there are far worse pains. Go!
Olivia falls to the ground, attempts to get closer to Emma.
Go!
I want to hold her.
She's gone. She's meat and bone.
Olivia gets closer to Emma.
Don't you dare!
I know what must be done. I will bring her back.
Nonsense.
It's not nonsense, right? There's a chance.
Why not try?
There's a chance.
No, nothing.
You'll see. I'll show you.
Olivia runs away.
See? See, this is what love does. This is why you must never leave my side. Love pulls people apart, rips veins from arms, brings women to their knees. And what did I do to deserve such sadness in this life? Who did I anger? Who did I betray? How does a universe as vast as this find such glorious ways to fill me with grief?
Is it true what Olivia said? Is there a way to bring people back?
It can be done.
No one gets to come back.
Phoebe runs away after Olivia. Anne holds Emma.
I can help you carry her home.
I don't want anyone's hands on my daughter, especially not a stranger's hands.
The merchant puts his hand on Anne's shoulder.
Sometimes people get to come back. People you don't expect.
Anne turns to the merchant and looks at him. Really, really looks at him. Suddenly, Connor enters the space and there's a low hum. He has some ability to magically push and separate the merchant and Anne to separate sides of the space. They are frozen and cannot move, unaware of what's happening. Connor approaches Emma, places his hands on her, and Emma stands. She is lifeless. Emma slowly exits the space with Connor. It is bright. So bright. As they exit, Penelope enters the space. She notices her mother and the merchant. Frozen, she follows Connor into the light. Then the lights slam to black. It's intermission now. Chapter 8. An interlude. Darkness. Silence. The lights rise. It is very late and very early. An hour or so after midnight.
This is the moment when I'm supposed to offer you encouragement. That makes sense, yes? This is the moment where I need to offer you words of hope. Hope is a very powerful thing. I've heard people say it, so there's that. Hope allows us to get through tough times. Gives us courage to do something that feels very difficult for us. Hope can get us through the toughest times. This is the part where you deserve a hopeful message. And yet, I could use each word as a brick. Like our fallen lover, I could build you a massive structure, a tower of hope, brick by brick by... And yet, hope is a tricky thing. Hope allows us to change. Hope allows us to convince ourselves that something will happen. Someone might not be hurt. Someone might love me. Hope changes us, and yet the circumstances remain. We tell ourselves stories, hopeful stories, to be less angry, less heartbroken, to sleep better at night. Sometimes I don't know what to think. Most of the time I'm like the men I knew, I'm filled with stories, but the story. Yes, the story. To begin with, each of the daughters went missing. Each of them consumed. Phoebe with hope, Penelope with curiosity, and Emma wrapped in death. It's been, I don't know. How long was intermission? 10 minutes? Yes, it's been 10 minutes, but an hour has passed for those of us in the story. Just like that. It's beyond midnight. The moon is a pale glow and the air has grown thick by the unknown. The girls are missing and their mother.
Where are you?
Oh, their mother.
We have to go.
Their mother is set on rescuing them. Even those who appear as monsters often have the virtue of protecting those they love.
Stop talking to them.
Who?
They don't care what happens to my children. They only care about themselves. Selfishly selfish.
Madam, your abilities in the social graces are simply inspirational.
I'm off to find my girls, and your stupid self is going to help me.
I would love to.
You inspire their stupid with your stupidity.
I never considered myself an influential man.
Oh, your reckless talks of love.
Have you ever been in love?
Once.
Ever been heartbroken?
Once.
Ah.
Let's go. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't get sentimental. Sentimentality is only good for people wishing to cry about nothing. It's subhuman.
Must have been quite the love affair you had.
Pick up your creaky bones and let's get moving.
How could you kill that boy?
I won't let the world, some misguided boy, death even, I won't let anything take someone I love from me. Never again. I don't expect you to understand.
There is a part of me that...
You do not know! You don't charm me with sympathy. Get up. We'll follow Phoebe. Maybe Penelope went in that direction.
I know where they're heading.
This is all your fault!
What a woman. And yet there's hope.
Chapter 9. Vicky explains it all. Part 3. Vicky appears.
Love is your body. I want you to know that love is an eye. The way you get lost inside a stare. The way when you look and hear the answer to what you need to know from a lover. Which reminds me of how love is a mouth. The way your mouth moves, lips, how your breath smells sweet and rich. Strawberry cream, like no other breath I know. Love is your hand in mine, even though it makes me feel young and naive. It's innocent wonder, security, and something without words that we call our own. Love is your fingers moving to the rhythms of our lives, our home, my body, and your elbow. I always tell you it's too dry. You don't care. Love is your slick tongue, helping shape the words that move my heart, spin my head, and raise my hair on my everywhere. Your body is not as constant as your love. Your blood will betray you. Your legs won't support you. Your eyes will focus on nothings. Your mind will wander from time to time. Yet your love will endure. Love is your body. And love never was your body.
Chapter 10. Clementine. Olivia enters. She's been walking for quite some time and is tired. She sits and begins to play her instrument, the song from before, but it's changed. There's a sadness.
All my life I loved you only if you knew how my heart beat. Would you turn? Would you toss? Would you tell me maybe to get lost and go away? My darling, my dearest, say to go away.
Phoebe enters, hidden, and listens.
All my life I loved you, Emma, only if you knew how my heart beats. All my life I loved you, Emma, only if you knew. Who's there?
Phoebe slowly reveals herself.
That was beautiful.
You shouldn't be here.
I couldn't go home.
I could have mistaken you for a wild animal or something. I could have stabbed you.
With what? Your ukulele?
Maybe.
I want to help you find my sister. And Taylor.
Thank you. I could use all the help I can get. Hey, now, relax.
Did she?
We'll get her back.
She stabbed him. My mother killed him.
She stabbed me too.
It's not the same. You're not dead.
I mean, yeah, she's a total asshole.
So what's the plan?
Simple. We have to go where the dead people are. I know the place, I think. I mean, it's the obvious choice.
Will we die?
I don't know. Maybe. These things are complicated, you know?
It's risky, but it's worth it.
I don't care if I die.
You're very brave.
Are you willing to do the same?
I mean, of course, but I don't have to since you're willing to do it.
I am.
But I also want to bring back Taylor.
Are you willing to die to bring him back? You have to be willing to die for the people you love.
Why?
I've heard people say it. It seems overly romantic and mature. I guess we should be adults about this.
Let's do it.
Okay. But before we leave, there's something I need to do.
What?
I went back for him.
Olivia removes Seth's head and his body.
He deserves a proper send-off.
Do we have time for this?
Start digging and I'll do the rest.
This isn't how I pictured my night going.
Phoebe starts cupping dirt away with her hands after a few digs.
Can you say a few words?
I didn't know him.
Please?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the death, the life of this snake,
Seth,
who lived a kind life full of wonderful days with his master, a kind life slithering across the ground in search for unassuming prey, a kind life until he violently killed my sister.
he didn't know any better.
We celebrate the life of this snake named Seth, who didn't know any better. May he find peace.
Olivia finishes burying Seth.
May he find peace. Little green man, you'd slowly creep up my arm. I did my best to shield you from harm. My little monster, you learned to move faster. You took my love from me, you little green bastard.
Are you okay?
Let's go.
Coming.
Now.
Rest in peace.
Chapter 11, Hazards of Love. It is dark. Connor, the winged man, lands. He stretches out and lays down to sleep. He's a fast, heavy sleeper. Penelope enters. She slowly approaches Connor. She sits and looks. After several moments,
Beautiful. Beautiful beauty.
she eventually touches his hair, his face, his wings. He wakes. He throws her on her back, pins her to the ground, and covers her eyes.
Hey! Shh. Stop.
Shh.
You're scaring me.
Don't be.
Uncover my eyes.
Quiet yourself.
Please, let me see you.
You must be quiet.
I want to see you.
I wasn't made to be seen.
But you're beautiful.
No, I'm not.
You're beautiful.
Please, sweet girl, shut up.
Remove your hands. Remove those sweet hands, or I'll keep shouting that you're beautiful.
This is quite serious.
What's your name?
Stop talking.
You can't make me stop.
Connor covers her mouth with one hand while keeping her eyes covered with the other hand.
You can't make me stop, and that's that.
Believe it or not, there are some places you cannot go. There are some creatures you shouldn't see. This is one of those places, and I am one of those creatures. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't have seen me. I don't wish to stop you from seeing or stop you from speaking. Your voice is like music. I have never heard anything so beautiful, and that is not the point. The point is, I feel like I'm being cruel, and I am not cruel.
Connor removes his hand from Penelope's mouth.
Let me see you.
I can't.
But I've already seen you. You were in my window.
Shoot. That's true, but that's different. I was curious.
Well, now I'm curious. Is there a problem?
I'm not usually seen, but I'm not usually this. I usually don't feel whatever this is.
What are you afraid of?
You can look upon me for an instant, then you must leave.
Oh, I don't want to, but if that's your wish, then with a heavy heart, I will grant your wish.
Connor removes his hand. He looks down into Penelope's eyes.
There.
There.
Happy?
I wasn't expecting this.
Expecting what?
I don't know. It's like falling into a warm river, being swept up in it.
That makes no sense, but I totally get what you're saying. You should probably go.
Now that I've seen you, that we've seen each other, what were you so worried about?
My mother?
She can't be as bad as my mother.
You have no idea.
Is that my little kumquat?
Connor jumps off Penelope.
I have to hide you.
Why?
Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed and your mouth shut. I'm sorry, I don't actually mean any of that. I want to look and listen to every inch of your beautiful soul, but it's for your protection.
Why?
My mother.
Dearie, dearie, dearest.
She's got a thing for other women in my life.
But you're a man. Be a man.
She's too much of a woman for a man like me.
Connor hides Penelope somewhere. Vicky enters.
Ah, my little kumquat, my cherubim and seraphim, my little angel with sweetest sweet wings.
Hi, Mom.
Now, come and give Mommy a great big kiss.
Mom.
But nothing. You are the sweetest sweet thing, and Mommy needs some sugar.
Connor reluctantly approaches Vicky. She gives him a big kiss.
What? What?
You taste like you're up to no good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've got an aftertaste, son. Sort of like burnt coconut.
I'm sorry?
Vicky takes a seat.
Whatever it is, sweetums, you can talk to Mommy. Now, come and tell Mommy your great big secret. It will be easier if you sit on my lap. If you sit on my lap, look Mommy in the eye and tell her the truth.
Sure, why not?
Connor sits on Vicky's lap.
I'm ready.
There were 2 lovers and they died.
How tragic.
Yes, it was sad, of course, that they died, but they did, and so I took them below.
Tragic, tragedy. You must be heartbroken. Now, the slightest quiver of your heartstring?
People in love dying happens all the time. I don't really think much about love. You know, it's what else.
So jaded.
That's life and death.
The bonds of love are sacred. Each time death separates them, there is a sadness. It's not to be shrugged off. Besides, it's your job. Might as well feel something toward it. You took them down below. Did you see the queen?
No, Mother.
Her skin is so beautiful. But I'm not one to be jealous.
I didn't see her.
You took them to the land of the dead, and they were in love.
Yes, but with other people.
Even more tragic. Tragedy.
It really is awful, the ways of the heart. It's gross.
But you, my son, are the child of love.
I know.
I brought you forth into this world from these luscious loins.
Oh, please.
Can't a mother relive her greatest accomplishment? Everything changed the minute you popped out of my love muffin.
Mother, stop being weird.
You know what's weird? The minute I came into this room, I knew you were up to something.
I'm not up to something. What would I be up to? What? I don't know what. Just shut up.
Tell me. I'll find out eventually.
I told you everything. Honestly, it was just a busy day.
If we're going to talk about what is and is not honest, then I'd say we need to discuss the girl.
One of the people that died was a girl. See, discussed and done with. This was a great conversation. I love our chats.
No, there is a girl, and she loves you.
Yuck, when would I have time for that? Have you seen my schedule? I'm super busy.
Super busy and super forbidden. No living human being is ever to look upon you.
I know.
Where's the truth, my angel? Come and bring the truth to Mama before I sniff it out.
Fine. There was this girl. Was. A beautiful girl, but that doesn't matter. And she was, well, kind of obsessed with me, but that doesn't matter. And she may have tried to follow me home, but that doesn't matter because I have wings and was too fast for her. Love these wings. Thanks, Ma. She is beautiful, Mother, but that doesn't matter.
Vicky finds Penelope.
And
Connor immediately covers himself up and tries to hide. It's ridiculous.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Mommy is always right. You'll do nicely. She's such a beauty.
She reminds me of you.
You think?
I mean, sorry, gross. You're my mom.
Well?
I mean, she's much prettier.
Ha! What?
Vicky grabs Penelope by the ear. She drags her around while berating her son.
You bite your tongue. I am the most beautiful, voluptuous petunia butterfly.
You're very pretty.
Thank you. For you to think different is an abomination that breaks my gorgeous, bountiful heart. Do you understand?
Your skin is flawless.
Thank you. I gave you life, let me tell you. Feeding you from these breasts, these worship knockers, these goddess boobies.
They are magnificent.
They are magnificent mammaries.
Yes.
Thank you. Why does she keep saying nice things and you're all...
I mean when you get angry.
Looking at you, child, looking through you, I can see you have a very good soul.
That's very kind of you.
It's unfortunate you came here. Your soul is in serious jeopardy.
Mom, let her go, please. She's innocent.
She looked upon you.
She didn't do anything wrong.
She looked upon you, my besmirched beastie. And when she did everything wrong.
I'm sorry.
He's mine.
Of course, you're his mother.
Can't have someone this beautiful to compete with.
Are you going to kill me?
No, dear heart. That's not how we do things here. It's passé.
That's good.
I'm not going to kill you in the literal sense.
What other sense is there?
Mother.
If you want to survive, you're going to have to do a few things.
Tasks? You're giving her a set of tasks? Are you freaking kidding me?
I happen to like watching people work for it.
Predictable, giving her tasks.
What is it? I'll do anything.
3 simple things.
3, whoa, didn't see that coming.
The first task is simple. Separating seeds.
I'm an excellent gardener.
There are 8 different types of seeds. You must separate them all in equal parts.
Where can I find them?
Vicky reaches into her bra, removes a handful of seeds, and throws them. We hear the sounds of seeds spreading everywhere.
And yes, I keep seeds between my breasts. Mama never knows when she's got to make a garden grow. If you can figure that out, which I doubt, you'll then need to bring me some ointment from the Queen of the Dead.
Ointment. Dead Queen? Got it.
Look at this face.
It's a very nice face.
Nice. It's flippin' fabulous. But It's aging like a tomato in the sun. I need that ointment. It keeps things tight. For your final performance, you'll need to bring me a pint from the River of Forgetfulness.
The River of Forgetfulness.
What do you need that for?
I have to take a few shots. Mama's done a couple things she's not proud of.
Where can I find it?
Oh, I'm sure you'll figure it out. You have until sunrise.
What happens if I can't do it?
I'll grind you into delicious paste. It'll do just as nicely as that Queen's ointment. Keep me looking young and oh so fine.
I can't believe we're related.
Tick tock, dearie. You'll want to move quickly before that chariot pulls the sun across the sky. Lovely meeting you.
Vicky approaches Connor. A dangerous moment.
Ta-ta for now, my little kumquat.
Now do you understand why I wanted you to be quiet?
Help me with these seeds. After that, we'll go to the Dead Queen and then to the River of Forgetfulness. Do you know how to get there?
How to get down there? Yes.
Will we get to see my sister?
Let's worry about those seats. I'm sorry I've gotten you into such a mess.
Penelope kisses Connor on the cheek.
I don't care. It's exciting. I like the way it feels.
You're a weirdo, you know that?
You're the little beastie. Come on, let's get to work.
Chapter 12, Red Right Ankle. Emma sits looking out. Taylor stares at Emma.
Stop staring at me.
Not.
I don't believe you.
Believe what you like.
Stop!
Stop what?
I can feel your eyes on me.
Maybe you want my eyes on you.
No.
So, maybe...
I never loved you.
I never loved you either. Emma, with your starry eyes. Never loved you one bit. Thought about you from time to time, but nothing more than that. In fact, sometimes when I thought of you, I would bore myself. No, I never loved you one bit. I put up with you.
Believe what you like. Stop staring at me.
What else is there to look at down here? And this is it? This is all there is? Is that all death is? A bunch of people in chairs staring at us? What an eternity.
Don't humor me. Stop trying to be funny.
What's funny is that you and I are even here. What's funny, no, not funny. What's amusing is that you and I broke up, then died on the same day. That's quite hilarious.
How did it happen?
I was meeting your sister Phoebe.
You move on fast.
What were you doing out there?
I was looking for a snake.
That's stupid.
You're stupid.
I was meeting your sister, but I found your mother first. She found me. Took me by surprise. I mean, I always knew she was a few geese short of a gander, but do you see this?
I got bit by a snake.
I'm sorry. I am.
We're stuck here.
Yeah. Kind of cool though, right?
Why are you being such an ass?
Well, sorry. Sorry, I'm looking for the silver lining in this gray cloud that is my death. Sorry for being, I don't know, a little positive about this. What can I say? I'm a glass half full kind of guy, a perpetual optimist.
You don't know what you are. You've never known what you are. The only thing you love is yourself and the idea of being in love. What does Phoebe even know about you?
We know enough about each other, thank you very much. You don't have to be cruel about it. Sometimes the winds of love change. What kind of position would I be in if I didn't adjust my sails? I'll tell you, I'd be a ship drifting out there in the sea of love. No woman's love to ground me like a mooring, a harborless rake of a man, a loser. What kind of life is that?
It was supposed to be a happy day. The best day.
It was. Even though you started it by lighting my body on fire with your rejection, it got better. And it was supposed to be the best day.
I was supposed to run away with my best friend.
What does Olivia have to do with this?
Taylor, there's something I need to tell you.
You don't have to. I know. I've known.
Wait, why do you keep up this charade of wanting me?
A guy can throw pennies into a well. Doesn't mean wishes come true. You have Olivia. I was supposed to run away with the love of my life, Phoebe.
And now we're here. We're going to be here a while. I guess we should get comfortable.
Emma begins to relapse, lies down.
Sure.
Taylor lays down beside Emma.
What are you doing?
Getting comfortable.
This is not what I meant.
You're telling me that, what, laying beside you makes you uncomfortable? What is that?
It always made me uncomfortable.
Taylor moves away from Emma and lays down.
I hate this place.
Maybe it's temporary, like there's another layer we don't know about. Maybe it's a waiting room. Someone will come and take us away.
No one is coming. No one cares about us.
I care about you. I do care about people. I have a heart.
Maybe we'll be rescued.
I don't think it works that way.
You don't believe in anything.
Not true. Stop being mean.
I believe Phoebe is coming for me.
Maybe.
She is. That's what people do when they love someone.
She loves me. And Olivia does too. Maybe they'll both come.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Lights fade. Chapter 13, a beginning song. Penelope and Connor appear. They carry 8 small jars.
I have separated the seeds, the most wonderful seeds, a bounty of tiny possibilities rendered into their own unique spaces in several jars. Pumpkin, watermelon, peas, beets, broccoli, carrots, and cucumbers. And for whatever reason, petunias.
Mother loves her flowers.
Vicky enters.
I'm a pretty petunia.
Yes, you're a petunianess.
Don't encourage her.
That's only one thing. Mama asked for more.
The Queen's ointment.
You better get a move on if you want to beat the sun.
She's right. We don't have a lot of time.
Tick tock, baby doll.
I'll speak with Her Highness of the Dead, but I don't know where to go.
I know the way.
Connor kisses Penelope's cheek.
Let's go.
Chapter 14, Make You Better. Olivia enters into a spot in the forest, the spot the merchant had earlier described. Yellow moss, roots, a river, and a tree.
I think we're here.
Coming.
This is it.
Phoebe enters.
How do you know?
I recognize it from what the merchant said. See, there's the moss, yellow as gold, and the roots running north like streams to that river.
Great. How do we get down there?
We follow the roots to the tree.
And?
And he never told me the rest.
That's very disappointing.
We were interrupted, or he didn't know. I don't remember.
It's the tree. There must be a handle or something, like a door?
Too obvious. With these things, it's never the obvious answer.
Wait, I feel something.
What is it?
Reaching up into the tree.
I don't know, a branch maybe? No, a lever.
Pull it down.
Oh,
What?
I broke it.
Oh,
Guess that wasn't it.
guess not.
Phoebe collapses in frustration.
Oh God, I hate this. I'm so useless.
What? You are not. Be patient.
How can I be patient? How can you be patient?
Don't freak out.
How can I be patient when Emma and the love of my life are down there?
This isn't helping.
I would give anything to see them again. I would give my life, Olivia. Do you understand? I would give my life.
Sounds of the tree opening.
It opened.
It did.
You said you'd give your life, and it...
I did it. Come on.
They exit into the tree. We hear the tree close. Merchant and Anne enter.
Yes, this is the spot. I know it.
You know so much.
I know a few things.
I don't like you very much. You've brought nothing but shit.
Yes, thank you. I'm actually trained in rearing shit into everyday situations.
A regular shit whisperer.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you flirting with me?
I don't know. Am I?
I don't like games, second guesses, or flirting.
Makes a man wonder if you have a heart.
How would you like your heart in the palm of my hand?
My lady, you tease.
It's only a rib cage. What do we do next?
There comes a time when a man must do something selfless and heroic.
Stop talking to them. Talk to me.
Even though it seems selfless and heroic, it's not. It's a selfish, quick fix. If a man had lived his life in a proper way, in a just way, he'd never have to foolishly sacrifice anything. That's not to say that a good life, an honest life, is a life without sacrifice.
Who do you think you were talking to? I've sacrificed plenty.
I know you have.
I do that every day for my girls.
I know. And I did it when I got on that ship all those years ago and left you. You and the girls. Our girls.
Anne slaps him in the face, something fierce.
I deserve that.
Anne slaps him in his other cheek. Such ferocity.
What did you sacrifice?
I got on that ship because I felt like I needed to get away. That I needed to leave, that I wasn't good enough for those who needed me, and by the time I realized what I was doing, what I had done, it was too late. I sacrificed what was most precious. I didn't know what to do. I stayed away.
Oh, that's rich. You marched back into our lives. Did you what? Tear everything apart?
No,
Break it up even more than it was already broken?
I'm not asking you to forgive me.
Anne removes her knife. The merchant remains still, open, doesn't cover himself or try to hide.
I know what I should do with you.
I'll give to you whatever you feel is right to take.
Like some martyr.
I'm not that.
Damn right you're not.
I wasn't right. When I left, I wasn't right.
You were enough. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't easy. But it was enough. Do you get that, you silly, sweet, stupid son of a bitch? Understand? It was enough. All I ever wanted was enough. You were enough. And then you made yourself nothing. I thought you were dead. I cried every night for you.
Such a terrible thing I've done.
I took fishing. Lots and lots of fishing.
That's an honest trade.
It taught me a lot about patience and reward. Knowing I would sit there as time passed, waiting patiently for the gentle tug on the line. And I thought of those fish down below, laying their lips on that worm, unaware of how that sweet worm was full of sharp metal. Then, pow! A fierce tug.
Setting the hook, ripping the cheek.
Waiting for the kill. That's patience. The next part was the reward.
A fine meal.
No! The reward was cleaning the catch of the day, piercing and slicing front to back, pulling out the insides, feeling the fleeting warmth of those warm organs.
I know what you're capable of. Do whatever it is you're going to do. I've made peace with my sins.
Anne approaches the merchant, knife out. There is a gravity to this dangerous moment. After a good while, Anne begins to speak.
Look at you. Pathetic. You tarnish the knife.
Anne puts her knife away.
I suppose I should feel sympathy. But I'm afraid my heart is too far gone. I'm happy to see you. I hate you. And we have things to do.
Certainly. Like my heart. There's something fluttering in your chest.
It's the ghost of a murmur.
Ah, that must be it.
You'll tell me about your life, what you've done. You owe me that.
I will.
We must find our girls. I can't think of anything else.
You might not believe me, but I'd give my life for my daughters and for you. I would give my life, Anne. Do you understand? I would give my life.
The sound of the tree opening.
It's a tree.
It appears so.
Those things you said.
I meant every word.
The merchant offers his hand to Anne to walk with him. Instead, Anne walks by him and into the tree. The merchant smiles.
I'll follow you.
He follows her into the tree.
Love is saying goodbye. Once upon a time, in a very busy city with narrow streets, there lived a woman with her blind husband. Each day she cared for him. She loved him very, very much. She had the list of things to do for him, bathe him, cook for him, clothe him. It was not always this way for them, but it had been so for many years. It went on and on like this. She had her to-do list. She loved him. Love is a to-do list. They shared many things together. Greeting cards, records, blankets, photographs, recipes, telephone numbers, mail that should have been thrown away but that was held on to, keepsakes, holidays, little ceramic ornaments, 3 nativity scenes that always stayed in boxes, a candy dish. Love is pieces of a person. And she did everything that she could for him because he could not see. They lived in a narrow house with narrow walls and narrow furniture and a narrow staircase, a very dangerous staircase. But she helped him up and down. Each year it became harder, but all was well. Yet she was getting older. He was getting older. Their bodies were in retreat and they loved each other. Love is a body and love is not a body. One day, while sitting in her chair, the woman's heart stopped. She felt it upon her like a pinch. Her husband, unable to see, heard her melt onto the floor. He knew life had gone from her. He covered her with a blanket, was able to call a family member, and did everything he could to remove her wedding ring, but it would not come off. Someone will steal it from her, he told himself. After using a bit of soap, he was able to remove it. He cried for her every day until he willed his own death. Love is many, many things. Love is saying goodbye. And perhaps, hello. 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 I'd like to believe there's always a hello. Don't you think?
Suddenly, chapter 16, Angel, won't you call me? Penelope and Connor appear. They are in a separate space than Vicky. Penelope holds a jar of thick, reddish liquid, blood. It looks like blood.
We are now in the land of the dead. I have met with the queen and received her ointment. I told her the story of how you would take my soul and bathe in my blood.
Her Highness was so moved she provided us with a full jar and a note.
Connor reveals a note on parchment.
Dear Lady Love, calm your damn self.
So you see, I am doing what you asked.
Nice work, dearie. But that's only 2. You've taken so long to complete your tasks. The sun is bound to rise any moment.
Yes, your loveliness.
Tick-tock.
Sometimes I hate her.
I think it's normal for children to sometimes hate their parents. Like, I love my mom, but I manage to find time every day to hate her just a little bit.
Likewise.
Now, we must remain focused. Do you know where to find the river of forgetfulness?
Follow me. Stay close.
I wish to always stay close to you.
That's very sweet.
I wish to show you every inch of sweetness about me.
And I wish to show you every inch of my sweetness, too, I guess.
I say you're doing pretty well.
I'm more than just a body with wings.
I'd like to find out. Once we locate this river.
When we get there, whatever you do, don't let the water touch you.
Will it kill me?
It will make you forget everything. Everything you've ever known. You'll forget about your family. You'll forget about me.
All my love for you would disappear?
It would go away. But you found me once in your heart. Perhaps you'd find me again.
Let's not chance it.
Let's not. So stay close.
Always.
Always, huh?
Yeah? What?
1,000 suns of thankfulness and love wash over Connor, like 1 billion warm kittens wearing unicorn outfits.
Nothing.
Okay.
As Penelope and Connor exit, the merchant and Anne enter. Chapter 17. We both go down together.
I descended through the tree with my lost love. Down and down we went, lower and lower, speaking of some of my travels, ignoring others. Some were boring, of course, and some were a bit tasteless for the moment, were flavored in too much regret. I didn't know if there would be time for more stories. I suspected there wouldn't. You see, there is a price that must be paid when reviving the dead. What kind of story did you think this was? You're probably thinking about hope again, yes? Of course. Well, you can be hopeful. You can always be hopeful. No one can take that away from you but yourselves. Anyway, it's just a story, right? A story. Yes. The story. As I said, we descended down and down till eventually voices.
Olivia and Phoebe enter. They are dimly lit, mostly shadows.
Do you see them?
You hear them?
Familiar voices.
Yes. Hurry up.
Voices warming our hearts, driving us forward, down and down we go until...
Do you hear that?
There's water.
A rushing river. A river some had mentioned to me in stories. A river no one remembers ever touching.
I can't believe my eyes.
Suddenly, a clearing, complete with 2 sisters.
Emma and Taylor enter. They are dimly lit.
My girls!
And their lovers.
With those people?
We were reunited, and everyone was happy.
The lights rise. Everyone is together. Emma runs to Phoebe. They quickly hug. Emma then hugs Olivia. Phoebe hugs Taylor. All the hugging.
Get your grimy little paws off my babies.
Well, mostly everyone was happy.
Can it?
Of course.
Get your hands off each other. Let me look at you.
Anne goes to Emma, who pulls back, afraid.
Don't. Emma,
Emma,
Don't touch me.
don't pull away.
Anne holds Emma, pinning her arms at her sides.
Don't pull away from me. Don't turn from me. Don't ever be away from me. I lost you.
Mama, stop. I'm gone, Mama. I don't know how you got here, but I am gone. Even with your hands on me. Gone.
Taylor should read the room better, and yet...
Yeah, and you killed me. Shh. She did.
Stop talking.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I don't know what we're going to do. What are we going to do?
What I know. I'm afraid it's not certain. What I know. It's a story.
Out with it.
The only way to bring back the dead is to...
I hear it. I hear water.
We're close.
Penny?
Penelope and Connor enter.
What madness brings you here?
An excellent excuse.
I bet. What of this one?
Connor is trying to cover himself ridiculously.
Don't look at me. I'm not here. La 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 la.
Penelope hugs Emma and Phoebe. The sisters are reunited.
What the hell is going on? Prancing around with a scantily clad man with wings? I could never imagine. Abomination.
Oh my God, relax, Mom. It's a long story.
I want to hear all about it. About him, the man with wings, when we saw all the things.
I'm glad we're together, but I need to do something.
Penelope exchanges the empty jar for a full jar of water.
I need this water from the river.
Can I have some?
No.
But why?
It's dangerous.
But I'm thirsty. What? Isn't anyone else thirsty?
You don't want to drink this water.
Would it kill me?
It makes you forget things.
It does?
You can jump in it for all I care.
I don't appreciate your cruelty. And the homicide.
Great. We're all together. Let's go. What?
You can't.
Excuse me?
Not everyone can leave.
Why not?
You could try, but this one and this one must stay. Death has embraced them and claimed them for her own.
And how do you know so much?
I trust him.
Why?
Look at him. Listen to him. He has wings and he knows things.
It's kind of my job. I'm sorry, but lives have been claimed. What's done is done.
Try harder, not good enough.
I'm sorry.
There must be something.
Well...
There is something. There is, isn't there?
What?
A life for a life.
Take me.
What? Mama, no.
Yes, take me in her place. Can we do that? A life for a life.
But Mom...
I would give my life for you always.
Technically, yes, that would work. A life for a life.
And take me.
No, I'll do it.
I can't let you do that.
Sweetheart, if she really, really wants to.
No!
All I'm saying is, let the girl help. She wants to help.
No one will do anything of the like. It's not your time. It was my time.
Phoebe quickly grabs the jar out of Penelope's hands.
What are you doing?
Let it be me. A sister for a sister. And here I'll stay.
You belong with us, with this family. You all do.
Mama, I'm not stupid. I know how you feel about me. I know how you all feel about me. You say you love me, and maybe you do love me, but the truth is you often forget about me. Like I'm not even there, and I don't blame you, really. And it's okay. It is. Mama, you've always made me feel useless, so let me be useful. It's good to be useful. I'll drink this, I'll forget about you, then you can leave here and remember me. But you won't have to be sad because I won't be sad. I won't even know what sadness is. I'll be with Taylor and we will be okay. Here forever will be more than okay. Let me do this for you.
I won't let you do that. I won't let you toss us away like we're nothing. I won't let you.
I love you, Mama. Remember me?
Phoebe drinks some of the water. Anne hugs her. Penelope takes the jar away.
What did you do? What did you do?
Phoebe,
I mean,
why are you holding me so tight?
I can't watch.
baby.
She did what she thought was right. Such a kind heart.
How could she?
How could she not?
The merchant tries to comfort Anne as Taylor intervenes.
Hi.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Why did you do that?
Well, you said hi, I responded.
They found each other in love before. Perhaps they will find each other in love again. A life for a life. What's done is done. The sun is about to rise.
We have to go. I don't want to leave.
Yes, we should go.
The lights slowly shift toward a sunrise.
And so the youngest daughter stayed forever with her love, and he did his best to earn her love again. This time, he was more gentle, more mature, more temperate in his love. In life,
The merchant returned to the home he had abandoned so many years before, and
And he was mostly forgiven.
it was enough.
It was enough. More living, more thankfulness, and perhaps more love. The story you have heard believes that there is nothing greater in the world than love. If that bothered you, well, I understand. Love is imperfect. Love is frightening. And yet, love is essential. A mother's love for every child. Oh, a mother's love. But also my girls, my beautiful girls. Well,
There is no great reason I can provide. I was foolish, impulsive. I left when you were very, very young because I was very, very scared that life here was too small. I felt like I needed to leave. Maybe you understand, maybe you don't. I'm not worthy of any kindness.
and for some reason, perhaps because they were a part of him, they did understand.
Emma and Penelope embrace Merchant. They part eventually.
I hope you won't find your life here too small.
I won't.
Good. Because you can't get away this time, I won't let you.
I don't want to.
We have much catching up to do.
Yes, we do.
Anne and the merchant kiss. Vicky appears.
The young woman returned with the winged man to his mother, providing her with all that she had asked for.
in return, his fickle mother removed his wings so he could live out his years in life and in love as a man.
The young woman loved his mother for that. She gave her son away, a selfless act.
You love me?
Yes,
I don't know what to say.
and although sustaining happiness can be seemed as an impossible task,
The two were deeply, unapologetically
happy.
And the goddess of love planted seeds, wore her ointment, and saved those shots of forgetfulness for another time. There's so much to remember.
Penelope and Connor kiss.
Together with her love, the young woman began a life filled with laughter, music, dreams, and love.
And the two of them raised a new, beautiful snake.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
I love you.
Emma and Olivia kiss.
All my life I've loved you only if you knew how my heart beats. Would you turn? Would you toss? Would you tell me maybe to get lost and go away? My darling, my dearest, say to go most ways and say you'll stay, my darling, my dearest, say you'll always stay. All my life I've loved you only you truly know how this heart beats.
Lights fade dimly as Phoebe and Taylor are revealed.
I feel like I could be with you forever.
Me too.
I don't know what to think about it.
About me?
About any of it.
Oh. You okay?
There's like this dream, I don't know, in my mind. There was this giant wall between the two of us, and we were separated. Something happened, and I thought I lost you, but here we are. There's no wall, and I can see you, all of you. And I wasn't expecting to know you like this, like I've always known you, always will know you.
Phoebe kisses Taylor. The two kiss. They don't separate, but they stop kissing and place their heads together, smiling. All the smiles.
They all loved. They all loved happily ever after.
The lights are fading. The lights are off. Everything's silent. Everything dark. They're still smiling. The end.